Good morning, everyone. Oh, sorry. Are we got it all sorted? Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity of New Westminster. I am Lyle Dellingham, and I am your platform host today. And I am pleased to welcome Alexander Pageant as our musician today. Please stand and join in as we sing our opening song, Feliz Navidad.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity of New Westminster on this Christmas Eve. What a precious time of year this is, where we gather together with friends and with family, and sometimes it feels too busy, and all of it is because of the joy of the season. I see someone saying, "It's nuts." Welcome to this place where hopefully you'll enjoy a time of rest, a time of recuperation, and definitely a time to rejuvenate at today's service. Let us begin our service today with some centering prayer. We're grateful to be here today on the traditional and ancestral territory of the Kakite First Nation. And we give thanks for this land and for First Nation peoples everywhere, for their love of this place. We are so grateful to be here today, to sing together, to laugh together, to join in community with each other, and to honor the goodness that each one of us is at our very core. We acknowledge the presence of love, the presence of joy, the presence of peace, which is here today. We feel it. We allow that presence to fill us. Connect with us and remind us that we are a part of it. We embrace the idea that there is only one power, that regardless of our understanding for that power, that some call God, others call Allah, others call Yahweh, Creator, Mother Nature, the universe. By whatever our understanding for that power, we embrace the idea that it is one, and that we are all expressing and expressions of that one power. And it is from this awareness that we are one, that we extend a blessing for love, for peace, for healing to every being on this planet. And at Christmas time especially, we extend our thoughts to those who are involved in conflict in various parts of the planet. And we send a blessing that all may find peace, that those who are able to make decisions for peace find a way to do so. And we are so grateful that here, in this place, we can embrace peace within ourselves, with our families, with our friends, knowing that peace can begin at home. And for this prayer, for this connection we share with one another, we are so grateful. And we say Amen. Today has become one of our most anticipated programs of the year. It's Pageant Day. I know, it was so much fun. This is the second year that we've done the pageant. Only the second year, but the first year, last year, it was so much fun that it became a resounding, we have to do this every year. Tradition. This is how traditions begin. As soon as it becomes the second time, we have something started. We don't want to interfere with the flow of the service. So after we read the daily word and we light the Advent candles, we will share announcements at the beginning and give everyone an opportunity to contribute at the beginning. And then we'll sing another song to kick off our pageant. So I'm going to ask Lyle to read the daily word for us, and then Barb is going to light our Advent wreath.
Sunday, December 24th, 2023, Christmas Eve. Joy. With joy I prepare for the rebirth of the Christ within. Christmas Eve brings back Christmas Eve brings back memories of childhood anticipation. What's in the packages are under the tree. What are the goodies that will be there in the morning? Now I relish the anticipation of the joy my gifts will bring as I watch my loved ones opening their presents. This joy blooms in my heart as the Advent season draws to a close and I prepare to receive my most precious gift, the rebirth of the Christ within. I still my mind and become present. I contemplate the awe of the shepherds as they heard of Jesus' birth. I think of the veneration of the kings who traveled to honor him. I surrender to my feelings of awe and reverence, preparing for the joyous rebirth of light and love within me. And from Luke chapter 2, verse 10. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for see, I am bringing you good news of great joy for all the people."
Thank you. And Barb? I'm going to start with the purple. That one first. Okay. It doesn't matter. You may have to help her, Lyle, with that first one. Go ahead, do the white. Do the white one first then.
Just put an earring next to it.
So Barb and Cindy are going to light the candle, beginning with the white candle, which is called the Christ candle, to remind us that we are always anointed and holy. And then going to the purple candles, one for faith, one for love, one for peace. And today we light the fifth candle, which represents joy.
Yeah, no joy today.
Oh, there's a little side candle beside that lighting up. Sorry. It's all right. Look how beautifully that looks. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Cindy. All right. And Lyle is going to come up and make announcements.
Because we'll be having a Christmas Day service tomorrow, we won't have a Monday meditation and prayer meeting. Our next meeting will be on Zoom on January 1st. Even when we don't meet, our prayer team continues to uplift the people on our prayer list. So, if you would like to add a name to the list, please fill in a prayer request and place it in the offering basket. Send us an email or submit a prayer request on our website. We leave the names on our list for 2 months, then we forward the names to Silent Unity, which is Unity's 24 hours a day, 7-day-a-week prayer vigil and prayer phone line in Unity Village near Kansas City, Missouri. Please join us here tomorrow at 11 a.m. for a Christmas Day program and lunch. Then next Sunday, December 31st, join us for our annual Burning Bowl ceremony. This is an opportunity to release any burdens that we don't want to carry into a new year. The following Sunday, January 7th, is our annual White Stone ceremony. Next week is the last Sunday of the month, which is the day we celebrate the month's birthdays and with cake and a potluck lunch. Please stay and enjoy the food and sing happy birthday to the people who have birthdays this month. Bring your favorite dish to share or just come along and enjoy the food. We have amazing potluck lunches. Cindy's Creative Cafe and Karaoke, which normally happens on the last Sunday of each month, will be delayed 1 week. Instead of December 31st, it will be on January 7th. We have a relaxing afternoon together, painting, drawing, knitting, listening to music, or singing. Bring your own favorite craft, and if you want to paint, we ask for a $10 donation to pay for the material. Here's your chance to connect with friends, share your talents, and try something new. Join us January 7th at 12:30 to 3:30 p.m., and all are welcome. We have great news to share about two recent fundraising events. Our Purdy's Chocolate Drive raised over $700, and our brand... 945. And our brown bag raffle last week was a lot of fun, and we raised $400.
Yeah.
Thank you to Cindy and Cliff for their work in arranging these events, and thank you all for participating with the donations and purchases. You bless all of us at Unity of New Westminster when you do that. Unity of New Westminster is completely funded by the contributions of our community, and we are grateful for your gifts which support us. If you are watching online and you want to support the message, please click on the link in the talk description, and thank you. Please give from your feeling of gratitude and appreciation as we sing our next song, Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Rising up. We begin our story in the little town of Bethlehem. And that means we're going to need some villagers. And that means you. Yeah. The entire congregation is going to represent and be part of the people of Bethlehem. So every time you hear our villager actors say the words, "It's so bright," you are all going to say, "What's up with that?" There you go. It's so bright. What's up with that? So let's try it. It's so bright.
What's up with that?
Just like that. So they may say something like, "I've never seen a star like that. It's so bright."
What's up with that?
That's how it will work. So let's have our villagers up. And our villagers are Leah and Cliff. Let's bring them up. A big hand for those two. Yay! Okay, one of you will be villager 1, one will be villager 2. You get to fight that out. Look at you, were even color coordinated. This is impressive.
I got a good lift up. Sure. I'm getting kind of annoyed with the whole star thing. I mean, where did it come from anyway?
You know what I mean, and I can't get away from it. It keeps me awake at night because it's so bright.
What's up with that? Good question. What is up with that? What's up with the star that just appears out of nowhere?
Perhaps it's a sign, an omen of something of some kind. Perhaps something very, very good or very, very bad is going to happen because you know it's so bright.
What's up with that?
Yeah, I'm not really into the whole omen thing. I'm more, science-based.
Sure, but the evidence suggests that such a star is likely to bring many things to our little village. People will come here to gaze upon it and learn about it because you can't ignore the fact that it's so bright.
What's up with
What's up
that?
Good question. What is up with that? I have a feeling we'll find out. This is a story which is still unfolding.
Indeed it is. Good job. Thank you, villagers. Let's stand and sing. Stand if you're able and sing. O Little Town of Bethlehem.
Tidings
us, abide with us, O Lord Emmanuel. Thank you. So for our next scene, we're going to move to the stable. And so we need a cast of characters of animals. And so if I've asked you to be one of a cow, a chicken, a duck, a horse, a sheep, or a donkey, come on up. Here we go. I see Lyle and Chelsea and Irene and Ronnie. Not yet, Diane. You're in scene 4. All right.
Is that okay?
Oh, those, pardon? No, you're going to be in scene 4 as well, Barb.
We need to scoot
And
in.
Lindsay, I had you as the horse, but you came a little late, so I gave it to Ronnie. But come on up anyway and hang out with us.
You're here.
Yay, Lindsay. Okay, so we need some props. So, chicken, you don't have to put it on your head if you prefer not to. Here's a horse head. And we have, I'm not quite sure what that animal is supposed to be. It's a bighorn sheep. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, animals, are you ready? So while folks in Bethlehem were looking at the sky and wondering, what's up with that? There were 2 people who had just arrived in town, Joseph and Mary. They had to go to Bethlehem because of a nasty new tax law. And even though Mary was very, 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 very close to having a baby, they had to travel almost 100 miles with the help of a very friendly donkey. But in Bethlehem, they found that all the inns and Airbnbs were all full, or they cost too much. One innkeeper told them that they could stay in the stables with the animals. It was kind of like an Airbnb and B, an Airbnb in a barn. I know, groan. And in that stable, there were cows and chickens and ducks and horses and sheep. And we're going to pretend that our whole room is a stable. And all of you, even though we have honorary animals up here, all of you are going to be animals as well. And so, those of you in the front area here, you're going to be cows, okay? The back left, you are all going to be chickens or ducks, or I can't remember what it says, ducks and chickens. The back right, you are going to be horses, and the front right, you are all going to be sheep. And that's how it's going to be. So let's practice these sounds, and the animal stars will help you with this as well. So,
Whose
what
right are we
sound do the cows make? Moo. Who's the cow up here?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, brilliant. Moo. And what about the chickens and the ducks? Quack, quack, quack. Oh my God, Chelsea, you're born for this. What sound are the horses going to make? And the sheep? Excellent, excellent, excellent. So for this scene, we have our representative animals here at the front, and they're going to say all the words that the animals would normally say to each other. But of course, Mary and Joseph can't understand them because they speak non-animal language. And so every time I say, but all Mary and Joseph heard was, you are going to make your animal noise. So I'll say something like, or the animals just kept talking and talking to each other, but all Mary and Joseph heard was, you sound amazing. Okay, so the scene is set. The cows. Are you guys in the right spot too? Oh, you're right on it. The cows, ducks, chickens, horses, and sheep were hanging out in the stable late one night when all of a sudden the door opens and a man and a pregnant woman and their donkey come inside and start making themselves at home.
What's up with that?
The heckler's back.
Who let him in here? No, them in here. They don't belong in the stable. I am not a moose.
Yeah, they should be in the inn with the other human types. They should be expelled.
I mean what we're thinking. Maybe they're not stable. Someone should say to them, hey guy, surely it's past your time. Bedtime.
They should be locked up and put behind bars. You know what I'm talking about.
But all Mary and Joseph heard was,
You'd think they'd just stay home at this time, at a time like this. It's utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, yes, I want them to leave. I want them to exit.
They should have made a reservation and maybe saved up some money ahead of time, too. What a nightmare.
I bet that guy is the black sheep of his family. I wonder if he's a sheepskate.
but all Mary and Joseph heard was,
They should be removed to a different place.
And with all this commotion, no one has slept. I just looked at the clock, and soon it will be the quack of dawn.
Poof, coming. Hey, at 2. Wash.
I wish they'd go back
I
where
wish
they
they'd go
belong.
back where they belong, as they'll do is stir up trouble.
The horses need glasses.
Maybe we should ambush them. I'm getting into a bad mood.
but all Mary and Joseph heard was, okay, finally, the tired old donkey lifted his head. She looked at the barnyard animals and said,
Eeyore, why don't you try it? You try riding 90 miles on the back of a swayback donkey, like me, when you're so pregnant you can't even see your feet. You try being an expectant dad, worried about the woman you love and the child she carries. You try to bring me, watching every step I take so I don't jostle this woman who's just trying to get here safely. try it.
And hearing how the donkey had carried the baby and the mum and Joseph all that way, the animals felt very, very bad. And secretly, they were Canadian. So they all said,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I offer them some milk. It'll make the situation go more smoothly.
I'm sorry. I'll lay them an egg. We could have an excellent picnic.
I'm sorry, I'll take them wherever they need to go. They're likely feeling saddled with responsibility. I'll be a good neighbor.
I'm sorry. I'll give them some wool for a blanket. After all, all's wool that ends wool.
But all Mary and Joseph heard was, thank you, everyone. You all make magnificent animals. It's just enjoy singing the first Noel as people go back to their seats. Shall we stand? Let's stand. Thank you. Please be seated. For this next scene, we need everyone to play a very important role. We need everyone, the entire group of people here, to be the baby Jesus. Now, the first sound most babies make is a really loud cry. But not this baby. Nope. This baby looks around and he sees his mom and his dad for the first time. Then he looks over their heads and he sees a cow with big brown eyes and a horse with a really long nose and a sheep with a warm, fluffy coat, a donkey with big, fluffy ears, and sitting on the donkey's head, between its fluffy ears, is a chicken. And the first sound out of that baby's mouth isn't a cry. It's a big laugh. So every time you hear our innkeepers say, "What was that noise?" you're all going to laugh. Let's practice. The innkeeper will say something like, "Gee, I was just sleeping nice and quiet, and suddenly I heard something. What was that noise?" Excellent, excellent. And to play our innkeeper and his wife, our husband and wife team, Valerie and Glenn, in their pajamas, are going to come up and join us. Check out those PJs, man. Bless you, Gladys. Okay, so everyone just get a load of this. So here's what's going on. The innkeeper who told Mary and Joseph that they'd have to sleep in the barn is now tossing and turning in his bed.
I don't know what it is. I just can't sleep tonight. For one thing, those animals are making a heck of a lot of noise. But just when I finally got to sleep, I thought I heard something. Now, what was that noise? There it is again.
So the innkeeper woke up his wife, who could sleep through just about anything, and asked,
"Do you hear something?" "I'm glad. I'm sure I heard something. What was that noise?"
The innkeeper's wife wanted to roll over and go back to sleep, but she was curious too. So they both went outside to see what they could find. The streets were empty and silent. Still, they knew there was something out there, and then they both heard it. And the innkeeper's wife said,
"What was that noise?"
There it is again.
There it is again. It
It
sounds like
sounds
it's
like
coming
it's
from the stables. Let's go check it out. You're talking for me again, hubby?
So the innkeeper and his wife went across the courtyard and through the stable door. And there were Mary and Joseph, who had been kicked out of the inn that afternoon. And the innkeeper said to them,
"I'm sorry I made you sleep in the stable. And I'm sorry that I'm barging in on you like this, but I just have to know, what was that noise?" "Oh my gosh, it's your baby."
And the innkeeper realized that it was the newborn baby who'd been laughing all along. And suddenly the innkeeper was so full of love for this vulnerable little child. And he was filled with hope as well. And the innkeeper said to Joseph and to Mary,
I'm going to go and tell everyone that you had the most beautiful, wonderful baby with the most wonderful laugh there ever was.
And the innkeeper ran out into the streets with his wife to tell everyone the good news. Let us stand together and sing, Go Tell It on the Mountain. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Glenn. That was awesome. Thank you. Note to self, don't have the person who's advancing the slides be the person on the stage immediately before. So now, we're out in the fields with the shepherds. And they're in for a big surprise, because there is a whole host of angels heading their way. So we're going to need a bunch of angels. Some will be in your seats, and some will come up to be an angel. And let's see, who wants to be an angel? I'm going to have 3 shepherds, and the shepherds will be Barb and Dan, and who else did I ask? Diane, come on up. You guys are the shepherds. Don't lose your glasses.
Shepherd glasses, you gotta see those.
I can see the light.
Yeah. Shepherds, perfect. Okay. Oh, you can duke out what number shepherd you want to be. How about Diane, you be 1, and Dan, you'll be 2, and Barb, you'll be 3. Okay. Okay. Now, part of the thing to remember is that we are all going to be angels. Yes, you are already angels. Thank you, Chelsea. Sometimes angels talk to us and we don't
Is this where
even
it's
know
supposed to
it. If we're lucky, we might hear something like, ah. So every time you hear me say, then the angels said, you're all going to sing, ah, something like, I'll say something like, the shepherds didn't know what to do, so they said to the angels, hey, what should we do? And the angels said, ah. Let's hear it one more time, angels. Ah. Brilliant, brilliant. So we begin again. Here's the deal. There are 3 shepherds out watching their sheep. 2 of them are fast asleep. One is staring up at that bright star in the sky. Then the shepherd who's awake starts to notice that there are some new stars shining alongside that bright star. Then there are a lot of new stars. Then the stars get bigger and bigger, and the shepherd realizes that they're not stars at all. They're angels flying towards the shepherds, getting closer and closer. And the shepherd wakes up the 2 other shepherds, and he points at the sky, and all 3 of them fall to their knees as they look up at a whole host of angels hovering in the air. And the angels said, ah!
What did they say?
Dan?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't understand a word.
They said we have to go to Bethlehem.
Wait, you speak angel.
Why didn't you tell us?
It's just something I picked up.
And the angels said,
What did they say this time?
Yeah, come on. What the deal?
Well, loosely translated, something like, do not be afraid, for see, I am bringing you good news of great joy for all the people. To you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign for you. You will find a child wrapped in bands of cloth and lying in a manger.
They said all that?
Very efficient language.
Wait, there's more.
and the angels said, oh!
Well?
Now what?
They said, glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace, goodwill among people. Come on, let's go to Bethlehem and see what it's all about.
So they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the child lying in a manger. And the angels smiled down upon them, and the angels said, oh! Awesome. Let's join and sing Angels from the Realms of Glory. Thank you. Thank you, shepherds.
Creation soul, now proclaim the
So does everyone remember all the cues? Because we're going to do all of them again. I know. So everyone came together on the streets of Bethlehem, gathering in a big crowd in front of the stable. Some of the townspeople looked up at the star and said again, "It's so bright."
What's up with that?
What's up with that? And the animals inside the stable were talking a mile a minute about the new baby and its beautiful laugh. But all Mary and Joseph heard was... And the shepherds were there too, with a host of angels hovering over them. And the angels said, "Oh!" And the newborn babe looked up at the people and the animals and the angels all gathered together on that cold night. And he made a quiet little sound. And the innkeeper and his wife leaned forward. And even though they knew the answer, they whispered with hearts full of love, "What was that noise?" What a happy ending. Let's end our service today as we join and sing "Joy to the World." Well done, you are all so amazing, so amazing.
Back at you.
Joy to the world. Let's stand and sing that now.
And nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their souls implore. The fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations move. The glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
Thank you all so much for a super fun tradition again. Please stay and join us for lunch. We now let us bless the food in advance so we can enjoy and eat. So just give thanks for the food that we will eat, for the hands that prepared the food. And for each one of us here, we are so, so grateful. Merry Christmas to each one of you. You bless this community, you bless the world, and you most certainly bless me with your presence.
Back at you.
Thank you very much, Lena. We got a little surprise for you.
She's not booing, she's moving.
Okay, everybody, the board got together and we bought you a gift.
Oh my gosh.
So we got a card that we got everybody to sign for you. We love you as much as you can tell. You made us do all these weird things, but we love and appreciate you so much.
Oh, you touch my heart. I am so blessed. Thank you. And we're going to end with our I Am the Light of God prayer for protection. I am the light of God, I am the love of God, I am the power of God, I am the presence of God, wherever I am, God is. You are the light of God, you are the love of God, you are the power of God, you are the presence of God, wherever you are, God is. We are the light of God, we are the love of God, we are the power of God, we are the presence of God, wherever we are, God is, and all is swell. Thank you, Alexander, for being here. Thank you, Glenn and Valerie, for being in 3 places at once, and thank you all. Merry Christmas.